Why education is important. Education, a word we hear almost every day. But have you ever stopped to truly think about what it means? Why is education important? Is it just about passing exams, getting a degree, and finding a job? Or is it something much deeper, something more powerful? Let's go on a journey together to understand how education changes lives, transforms societies, and opens the doors to a better world. The foundation of human development. Education is the foundation of everything. From the moment we're born, we begin learning, first from our parents, then from teachers, and eventually, from life itself. Formal education gives us structure. It builds our ability to read, write, and communicate. But more than that, it develops our ability to think critically, to ask questions, to make decisions. Without education, we are limited to what we're told. With it, we're empowered to seek the truth. Think about the power of being able to read a book, understand a contract, or question an unfair policy. Education makes this possible. It's not just a tool, it's a right. And it's the key to unlocking the full potential of every human being. Education versus poverty. In many parts of the world, education is the strongest weapon we have against poverty. Children born into poverty face countless barriers, but one powerful way to break the cycle is through learning. A child who learns to read and write can later find employment. An educated adult can earn a better income, provide for their family, and contribute to their community. It's not just about individual success. It's about lifting entire generations. In countries with higher literacy rates, we see lower crime, better health, and stronger economies. That's the real-world impact of education. Education and equality. Education is also the great equalizer. It doesn't care where you come from, what you look like, or what your family earns. When given the same opportunities, people from the poorest villages can rise as high as those from wealthy cities. Girls, boys, children with disabilities, refugees, education offers a level playing field for all. It helps bridge the gap between rich and poor, between rural and urban, between privilege and disadvantage. It's the first step toward creating a fairer, more just society. Beyond books, life skills, values. Education isn't just about math or science. It teaches us how to live. It builds resilience, discipline, and responsibility. We learn how to work with others, how to handle failure, and how to respect differences. We discover the value of honesty, empathy, and hard work. School is often the first place we meet people who are different from us. Different religions, different cultures, different stories. And that's where tolerance and understanding begin. A strong education system teaches not just facts, but values. And those values shape us into better citizens and better human beings. Education and innovation. Every great invention in history, every advancement in medicine, technology, or society can be traced back to education. From Einstein to Elon Musk, from Marie Curie to Malala, education fueled their passion, ideas, and discoveries. An educated society is an innovative one. When people are taught to think creatively and critically, they become problem solvers. They build bridges, launch satellites, write books, cure diseases. Without education, we wouldn't have smartphones, the internet, or even electricity. So when we invest in education, we're not just investing in people. We're investing in our future. Education and peace. You may not realize it, but education plays a vital role in creating peace. In regions torn by war, schools offer a sense of normalcy and hope. They give children something to believe in, something to work toward. Education helps reduce hate. It teaches people to see beyond race, religion, or nationality. It builds bridges where there were once walls. Studies show that countries with strong education systems are more stable, more democratic, and less likely to engage in conflict. So, education isn't just a tool for growth, it's a tool for peace. Challenges the way forward. But let's not pretend it's all perfect. Millions of children around the world still don't have access to basic education. Some walk miles every day just to sit on a dusty floor and learn. Others are kept from school because of war, poverty, gender, or discrimination. Even in developed countries, many students face bullying, stress, and pressure in schools that aren't designed to support their mental health. We must fix this, because when we fail to educate, we fail humanity. We must invest in teachers. We must build schools that are safe, inclusive, and future-ready. We must embrace technology that makes learning accessible for all. And above all, we must recognize that education is not a luxury. It's a basic human right. A personal reflection. What education means to you? Now take a moment and ask yourself, what has education meant in your life? Think of the teacher who believed in you when no one else did, the book that changed your perspective, the subject that made your mind come alive. Education is not just about where you've been, it's about where you're going. So whether you're still in school, a lifelong learner, or someone who's struggled on your path, remember this: every day you learn, you grow. Every skill you gain is power. Every lesson you embrace shapes your future. So, why is education important? Because it opens doors, changes lives, and shapes the world. Because it builds the doctors who save lives, the engineers who build our cities, the leaders who fight for justice. Because education is hope. It is strength. It is the most powerful gift we can give to each other and to the next generation. Let us never stop learning. Let us never stop teaching. Let us never stop believing in the power of education.